find Paul Revere's house.
Hi guys. Today is December 4th, 2009 and I'm currently in a bus. It's a tour bus. This is the bus remote. So yeah, this is a good view here. Damn right.
Do you guys plan on getting off anywhere and going to see something?
Yeah, we're going to see the aquarium museum or the story near we walk.
Well, the aquarium is where you were.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Is there more good museums here in Boston?
a good who?
Museums?
A ton of them.
Not of them, okay.
We have a plethora of museums.
Okay, well that's interesting. Now what should I do?
Do you have any dinosaurs museum or something like that?
No, not in town.
Okay.
The closest one is in Connecticut. There's a dinosaur footprint.
Boston sure is a good city. It really is. I don't know how long this will take to go around.
Paul Revere's house is in the north end. He, of course, has the famous poem written about him entitled The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. April 18, 1775, the British Army was leaving town and he was a member of the courier service and he went from town to town telling everybody the British Army had left. We're going to see what is called the Old North Church. This will be off to our left.
That's a
The
church.
Old North Church, just off to our left. Where Paul Revere started his famous midnight ride.
Yeah, I see the church. It's beautiful, I must say.
It's actually the third church steeple. The first two got knocked over in hurricanes.
Oh my, that's bad.
There's a famous saying that says that Revere was galloping throughout the countryside screaming the British are coming. Bearing in mind that everybody's British, that's kind of a weird thing to say.
It's probably none of my business. It's the flag of the best country in the world.
So we'll head out of Boston, we'll head over to Charlestown. Charlestown is actually the oldest settlement in this area. 1629 Charlestown, 1630 for the city of Boston. And we're going to pass over what's called the Charles River. So this is the Charles River. It links up with the Mystic River, which is across the way, and creates Boston County.
Okay, I apologize for that. I'll just keep on that side because I don't want the sun to get into my camera like that. Damn sun.
So we're going to go by the USS Constitution. Constitution, built 1798. She is the oldest commissioned warship in the world that still works. Commanded and crewed by the U.S. Navy.
What the fuck am I doing, man? I'm not supposed to summon him. I'm supposed to summon... What's called?
There's our ship. It is free to go on board. If you guys want to go on board, there's one more tour leaving at 3:30 from the aquarium. So if you want to go on board the ship, you still got a little bit of time if you want to go on board.
I'd love to go on board.
Be with you all the time.
I really want to go aboard this year. Something's not right.
She was built 1798, fought during the War of 1812, and she's actually still a part of the Navy. So she was an actual working member of the U.S. Navy.
Fucking son.
There's a large monument to the front. That is to the Battle of Bunker Hill. It was the only battle fought in the city of Boston. It was fought on that hill. It was fought in June of 1775. The Battle of Bunker Hill was an American fort. And the British attacked the fort. They actually won the battle. So the monument was put up several years later.
Why?
It is the Battle of Bunker Hill. Right in front of us is our newest attraction to the city. It's our newest bridge. It's called the Leonard P. Zachem Bunker Hill Memorial Bridge.
What's it called?
We'll actually be passing the bridge one more time. It's a really pretty bridge coming up to our right. So we're at the north end one more time on the left-hand side.
What should the human know? Okay. Was it gonna... I'm sorry, is this opposite time? Let's turn it around so it will be the right way.
And there's our bridge. Actually, get a picture of it in front.
Oh my god, that bridge is fucking beautiful. Oh, this must be where...
The Celtics and the Bruins play. So, hockey and basketball. It's where they lose quite a bit.
Is Boston Celtics playing that?
Yes. And the Bruins, which are the hockey team.
I'd love...
Hockey.
Yes, I know.
I'd love to see them play. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Basketball and hockey seasons are extraordinarily long, so you've got a good chance of seeing a game if you like.
They're out of the city now?
Yeah, I think they're away at the moment. But I don't really follow either sport, so I don't know what to ask on that score.
Looking at this makes me hungry for donuts.
Ja, du märker på någon annan stan då.
Donuts. My grandfather is complaining about the donuts. Well,
so this area of the city is called the West End. West End of the city.
you know what? I'm going to end this video right here. It will be continued in another video.
The Dunkin' Donuts, the origin of the Dunkin', it started here, so that's why we do have so many Dunkin' Donuts. So we can start out life in Boston.
Well,
there's actually about 2,000 Dunkin' Donut in the city. So there's a considerable amount of donut shops here. It's, yeah, just within the the greater Boston area. Within Boston itself, there's over 200. Just within the city. So the waterfront, the Back Bay, there's over 200 of them. It's mostly about the coffee.
okay. That's interesting.
There is a donut and sushi place in the Back Bay, so you can get donuts and sushi. We've got, it's called the Blackstone Block coming up. It's home to the oldest restaurant in the country. It's called the Union Oyster House. They claim to be the first place to use the toothpick. It is the best colonial ambiance in the whole city. So, best ambiance for colonialism is the Oyster House on the left.
Bricks. There are so many fucking.
Faneuil Hall to the left-hand side.
Oh.
Faneuil Hall with the grasshopper on the roof there. The grasshopper is the spy detector. So during the War of Independence, the War of 1812, you said you were from Boston, somebody would ask you what is on top of Faneuil Hall. And if you didn't know what it was, then you were a spy and shot. So it is important to remember what's on top of that building.
I can't see the top of the building.
There's a bell up there as well. It hadn't worked in over 100 years. until a guy went up there with a can of WD-40. I'm sure you guys have WD-40 in Iceland. Faneuil Hall, built 1746. The old State House. This was the British government. This is the head of the British government, right in this building. The major events that went down here were the Boston Massacre, March 5th, 1770. It's when five Bostonians are gunned down by British soldiers. And the Queen of England was presented with a check in 1976 to pay her back for the tea. So she is officially paid back for the tea party now. The building to our left here was one of the first town jails. And our current City Hall is going to be on the right-hand side. Our City Hall was recently voted the ugliest building on the planet.
Oh. It is ugly, I have to admit that.
So back to the left, we've got King's Chapel Burying Grounds, the oldest in the city. Nobody really famous over there. That's this burying ground is filled with our original Bostonians, the first governors. The granary to the right-hand side is home to Sam Adams, James Otis, John Hancock, Paul Revere, Mother Goose, Ben Franklin's parents. Something terribly exciting that they... The first subway station in the country is the kiosk just off to our right. First subway, 1898, our subway got started. And if you walk downstairs inside the kiosk there, you'll see this big mosaic on the wall to the subway.
Oh, that building. I see what you... I'm hating it.
This area to our right here is called Boston Common. So all of your maps are going to have Boston Common on it. This is it's the area to the right. It's been used for a variety of purposes over the years, including livestock raising, executions, burying grounds, the town stocks.
This is very short. And just says, oh, you didn't see that.
I'll race you for pink slips. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Wish I could do that. The central burying ground coming up off to our right hand side. So when we say I'm at it, it's not really anybody famous over here, just Gilbert Stewart. He's our famous guy. Now Gilbert Stewart, this fella, he was a portrait artist, and he painted the portrait of George Washington. It's on the $1 bill. So he's a very, very famous fellow.
Okay.
So to your left is the public garden. It was built in 1837.
Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not fucking sorry. Oh no, I'm fucking not. Anyway. Holy fucking mother.
There's some ducks coming up on our left from our children's book called Midway for Ducklings. They're the most photographed spot in the whole city, right there. Those ducks have more pictures and postcards. See, somebody's taking their picture right now. Doing some drawing about them. There was anyway, a children's book called Make Way for Ducklings. And it's about that.
Alright, that's interesting. This video is probably getting boring quickly.
So we've got this Beacon Hill right here. A lot of families with a lot of old money lived over here. So families have been rich for a very long time, in some cases hundreds of years. They live in Beacon Hill.
Well, they are skating alright, and that's...
Yeah, got a little ice skating rink. That's the only way I know it's winter right now. Given the temperature, my goodness. 70 degrees yesterday. Puppy! There's just cute babies.
There There are so many fucking
Alright, New
people.
York was a few years ago at that time, and it was frost freezing there.
Oh, last year was wicked winter last year.
Okay.
Just I don't know what's going on this year. It's just it's hot.
Yeah.
We didn't have a summer, so I have a winter. You know.
Okay, who is that? Horseman.
Are you with us?
Yes. Thank you.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's a monument to the 54th Massachusetts. It's the first free black regiment to fight during the Civil War. They were formed up in Massachusetts. The officer in charge, the colonel, was Robert Gould Shaw. The Shaw family were big abolitionists.
That's interesting.
Abolitionist is means you're anti-slavery is what abolition means. Also to the left is General Joseph Hooker, also of the Civil War. His last name is Hooker, and he is actually the origin of the term hooker. He was a rather fond of the ladies. So when women are seen coming and going from camp, they were called hookers. So the term hooker is adopted because of him.
Okay, now this will be continued in the next video.
So
See you there.
where are you guys from? Your new ones?
London.
Thank you for the country.
Landshark? What the fuck is that? A shark on land? That's the strangest name ever.
The Packer Hotel, they invented the Boston cream pie. Very haunted hotel. Stephen King wrote a movie about it. If you ever see his movie Room 1408, it's actually written about that hotel.
That's what
On the left is the old City Hall, much more attractive structure. It used to be the site of the first public school in the country. 1898, the first public school. I'm sorry, 1635, the first public school was installed. It actually still works. It's called the Latin School. It's not there anymore. It is at another location. But so from 1635 to present day, the Latin School has been teaching kids.
Well, this video should be fucking exciting. I feel like not
These
easy.
team leveling measurements all over the city. It's like putting it at the most random places. You put it on the street one time. What the heck is he looking for? So this is the financial district. If you want to come down and try to look for your money, figure out where your money went. So I'm guessing none of you guys have money invested with anything. Well, you might. I mean, everything is worldwide these days. So did anybody have any questions about the city or the revolution? Or heard any good rumors lately? Have any good rumors about yourself? No, nothing good and gossipy? So what's the difference between a golf cart and and a car? Anybody know? Tiger can drive a golf cart more than 400 yards.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but I
one.
had to.
That was a good joke.
If you know who Tiger Woods is, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, right now.
I got it on a text on my phone. Somebody sent me a joke. I thought it was funny. So this is the financial district. Finances are the largest industry in the city. Hospitals are the second largest business. Colleges are third. And tourism. That is the fourth largest business, is tourism.
Alright. Oh god, oh god.
That's 70% of the city used to be underwater. So it's a little hard to fathom that, but literally 70% of our city didn't exist from the beginning up to present day. This area of the city was actually built on a hill that was chopped down just to our right. It was called Fort Hill. We chopped down the hill, created this section of the city. On the left, you'll also notice South Station. It's made out of pink Connecticut granite. The clock is original, it's hand wound. So you wind the clock up about once a week. Somebody's got to wind that clock up. So there is an official clock winder guy, girl, or cat, somebody winds the clock up once a week. The other building directly across from us, one that looks like a spaceship, is the Federal Reserve Bank, and they're responsible for our money. So on your $1 bill, there's a letter. The letter tells you where it's from. A for Boston, L for San Francisco. This one has an L on it. The money is made in Washington, D.C. It's distributed to the Federal Reserves. Banks buy money from the reserves, and then we buy it from the bank. Go figure. They're like the ultimate middleman.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so cool to get like 1/100 of a 0.5% of all the money that runs through the country. That would be so cool.
So, Federal fucking Reserve.
What's great about the reserves is they do give out free samples. That's kind of they give out samples of shredded money every day.
Every fucking day.
Taxes like the worst people on the entire planet. Doesn't matter what country you're from, I'm sure they're all the same. Annoying and in the road.
I used to be a taxi driver.
Oh, good. So I hate you now.
Okay. So we have that clear.
I'm pretty sure taxes, I mean, they gotta be the same in London, right? Now, what about Iceland? You guys have taxes?
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Because you guys have, well, basically two cities, really, right? You got Reykjavik and Quebec.
One big.
Or is that considered one big one?
It is only one city in Western.
Well, oh, Reykjavik is your...
Reykjavik, yeah.
Right.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys. All right.
Bye.
Now you have another city there, right? Quebec, is it?
Huh?
What is the city? Is it called Quebec?
Klepek.
Klepik?
Keflavik. Keflavik.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is where the American base was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is just 10,000 people, something like that.
And see, we move out, and what happens? You go back.